Hello everyone and welcome to Polly's Pretties. I'm here to do a collective haul. This has been a few orders come in over time and they've been sitting here, but now they're taking up space on my desk, so I can't work. Gotta get it off here. So we'll start with, I think, Amazon, because I can show you most of it just lickety-split. So I had to get ink for my printer because, unfortunately, when you print out pictures, it takes a lot of ink. So got a couple bucks of ink. That's not really fascinating, I know, but that's a needed thing. Then I was running out of glue sticks, and I used the Surebond glue sticks, so I had to get me 2 bags of those. So there's my 2 bags of those, so I can continue crafting on. Where am I putting in for this minute? Maybe you can sit here. Okay, then I got some of these, they call them white paper sleeves, but they're like CD sleeves, because I've seen a lot of people altering these and using them in junk journals and stuff, so hey, why not? You know, and I can get 100 for like so much, so I got those because I want to try it. I'm not saying I'll be good at it, I'm going to try it. Like I said, I'm kind of stuffed up right now, so I gotta find a place to sit things till I move it around. Okay, then also from Amazon, I got a couple dies, and I hate that they put the thing over the one eye, but here's a sea lion one I got. And then I also got, if I can get a hold of this one, I got a little seahorse. Those are going to stay here on the desk because I'll be working with those. And then this came from somewhere else, so we're going to just slide it aside for now. Then I got, I'm going to show you these 3 big ones first, because they're kind of taking up the majority of room on my desk, so I can move them. I got 3 of the exact same scrapbooks, because I didn't have any, I ran out. So I got 3 while I was at it, because one will be getting used soon. So we can move those now, so I can move around. Okay. And then, ouch, really hate it. Then I got this kit. It's called Awesome Art Set for Kids. It's We RNN Sci? Something like that, I guess. And this is pretty cool, actually. I know they say it's for kids, but if I can get it back out of the box without tearing the box up here. Come on, seriously? Why? I got this out earlier, and it didn't give me, that much trouble. I could say, now it's giving me all kinds of trouble. I'm keeping the box because I'm going to chop it up. But inside the box, you get all of these beautiful items. And I kind of got it because I wanted the, like, pens and the tassel and the washi tape and stuff like that. The book was just an extra added yay for me. And let me pull this book up if I can again. If I get it up there. This book is really pretty, I think. And it's like there's raised pieces in it, so you have like some texture. And all the pages are non-lined. My God, I'm so happy about that. I'm not even kidding. Then you get a little stack of like little notes that you can put in to your book. There's that. And then here's a cute little one with some bubbles and, oh, if I can get a hold of it. My hands don't want to work today. Little stack there. And then here's one, and it's got like a little unicorn face here at the bottom. It's really cute. And then we have a My Plan page, and this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then notes. Looks like that. Then we have one that's like grid paper. All kinds of cute designs. And then we have a to-do list. And that's the little pieces, and they're cute. And then we go into some bigger pieces, which could be used in scrapbooking, note-taking, whatever you like. We have the mermaid one, and these aren't real heavy, but they're not paper, like super thin either, like tracing paper or anything. We have this one with rainbows. We have, oopsie, almost had that one. Okay, We have one with a unicorn face and unicorns. This one I think is so stinking cute. And we have this one, it's got unicorns. And then, if I can get a hold of this one, we have flowers and leaves. And this one's just got all kinds of squiggly lines. And then we have a beautiful, I guess it's kind of like tie-dye. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick up the colors. Then we have this little print. And then we're back to like, this is kind of like jungle leaves is what I would call it, not your typical ones. And then last but not least, we have mermaid tails and bubbles. And I thought that was really pretty. That came with it. And then, if I can get this out, I couldn't get this out earlier to look at. This is a pack of stickers. So we'll go ahead and we'll open it now. Maybe. Okay. So our first page was the food that I showed you. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so the second page, upside down though. I'm not sure why some are upside down and some are right side up. This one is also food, but it's presents and glasses and just fun stuff like that. Let me get a little more light, maybe. Ah, there we go. Now maybe we can see a little more. And then this one is unicorns again, and rainbows, and all that fun stuff. And then we'll get back to, this has got some ocean stuff, food and drink, yeah, fish, all kinds of little fun stuff. And then we have, ooh, that one's upside down and right side up. This has like fish, turtles, mermaid tails, real pretty. And then the last one has like some cactus, a mermaid tail, all kinds of pretty stuff like that. And that's all the stickers that came. I can put these back down in here now, so we can look at the next bunch of stuff that's in here. And this was all one kit that came this way. I didn't get to pick and choose anything. Okay, how do I get... All right, somehow, there's got to be a way to get into that. Okay, I think I figured it out. Haha! Apparently you have to be smarter than the box. Come on, thank you. Okay. Ooh, that was a sticky stick. Ew. Alright, right. I don't like you. Okay. Next in the pack, I think these are frames. Like little picture frames. Or maybe it's one. I'm not sure. Oh, no, it's a few. Okay. And they are little picture frames. Okay. Whoop. That one's almost kind of apart. That one's got the mermaid stuff on it. This one has like little squiggly lines. This one's got the rainbows. Oh, maybe. There we go, rainbows. This one is unicorns. And the next one is like the jungle leaves. Those are super cute. Huh. That's neat. And then this little bag, maybe. Okay, this little bag has, I think, yeah, stickers. Okay, so we have a, wait a minute, are they stickers? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe there's a little chipboard. But there's a little hot air balloon. There's a flower. A mermaid tail. A heart on a stick, like a little lollipop. A star. A rainbow. A crown. A message in a bottle, funny enough. Okay. Coral. A planet. Seashells. A seahorse. A ship's wheel. a unicorn, a moon and clouds, seashell, another seashell, a jellyfish, a diamond, and last but not least, a flower. Then it has two colors of washi tape. There's this real pretty blue silver, and there's this real pretty gold, and then there's a glue stick, and then, okay, this, I think, okay, where's the open close bit here? There it is, I found it. Okay, this, I think, is a magnetic bookmark here. So, and yes, I am right. This is a magnetic bookmark, and it has the mermaid tail on it. So that's cool. And then we get, then we get a second bookmark, and it is mermaid scales. And then let me see how this works. Oh, it's another peel. Okay. And if I'm peeling it, hopefully they're not running off. There we go. And then this, if I can get rid of that, please. Get off me. Okay. This little compartment has these little, oh boy, you can't really see that. These little heart paper clips. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 little heart paper clips like that. And then, last but not least, we're down to the pen area. There's this real pretty regular pen. Then you get 3 colored pens. You get a purple, a gold, and a blue. And they're very thin, and I took the cap off, but I didn't write with it. That's how big let me lay that down. That is how big the writing nib is. So that is the purple, and the gold and the blue are the exact same way, same kind of lid. And then last but not least, oh, maybe. Okay, there we go. And you're sticking to me now, probably. We get a dangle. Yes, a dangle. I'm going to fix that. I don't like the way they have that. It has the little suede down here, gold bead there. It's got a star here and some little chain. And both of these are connected really funny. I am going to fix that right now. I don't like that. Okay. Let's go. Come on. There we are. There now. So that is how that looks now. And of course it came in here too. And that is this collection. Like I said, I thought it was really cute for the price that was offered for, so I went ahead and got it. Please, oop, no, maybe, yes, no. That's not going to sit there. Okay, let me find a safe place to sit this a minute. That should be good. All right. Then, other than Walmart, or not Walmart, Amazon, sorry. Yeah. I was at DG today, Dollar General, sorry. And they had some things I just couldn't walk away from. So Frozen has Frozen 1, Frozen 2, and this one is just says Disney's Frozen, 114 stickers. It doesn't say whether it's 1 or 2. I'm assuming there's both, and they're little stickers like this. You can't see that through my face, like that. So I got that. Then they had 48 stickers on this one, and this is Spidey and his amazing friends. Wow, that's tiny. And they're just like the superhero ones like that. And then they had Barbie, and this is 42 stickers, and there's 3 sheets. And it was pink. And I don't know, it just caught my eye. It was the last one I had, so I got it. So there's those stickers to play with. Then they had 16 everyday tags. And there's like craft, and there's white, and there's black, and they're thin, but I thought I could still use them. So, and then I got a pack of the white and a pack of the craft, and there are 25 in here, and these are little bags. They are let me read that. 3.94 by 2.6 inches. And I thought they'd be cute to use. They're just little ones. There's that, and they're plain. And then there's these craft ones. So I got those. That's all I got at DG, other than food stuff, which we ate. Then, let's go with this one easy. We went to my husband's work picnic today, and he works for a place called Parkhurst, which is AKA Eaton Park. So in this area, I don't know how much most of you know about, I guess, eastern Pennsylvania. But it is cold, it is rainy, it is windy, it's not nice. But we went because we were like, well, we want to go and we want to, talk to these folks and stuff and have some fun, hopefully. And we did, but we didn't get to stay the full time. We only stayed like an hour because it was so cold. I couldn't do it any longer. I mean, I was there now. I couldn't even eat my burger that my husband got me because I was sitting there like trying to eat a burger, and it's like, nah, this is ridiculous. We got to go home. So one of the things I gave him was a water bottle, an insulated water bottle. It was real nice, and it says "Create a Smile," real cool logo. And then inside the water bottle, and we didn't know this till we got home. Yeah, tells you how much we looked, huh? We were too busy talking to everybody to look at what was inside the water bottle. But inside it was some stickers. There is this one, and it says "Hello Bistro," and then there is this one, and then there is the smiley cookie. And my husband gave me those. I can use them. And then the other thing that was inside the water bottle folded up was this really cute bag. And again, it says "Create a Smile." And so he gave me that to have to use. So I'll be using that. I'm not going to cut it up or anything. I mean, I'll use it to carry stuff. Okay. But that was at his work picnic. And then he did a sneaky Pete and ordered these on Walmart.com. And they're called Legacy of the Sea. And when I quit dropping them, it's so hard to work when your hand is not the way it should be. Come on, please. I'm gonna get mad and rip this packaging. Yep, that's it. Okay, you made me. All right. So, Legacy of the Sea, like I was trying to tell you, and these are from Walmart.com. And I didn't know he caught me looking. And I was just looking. I wasn't kidding. I was looking. And so he got them for me, and there's 6 packs. And these all have to do with like mermaids and sea. Here's the first pack's front picture. And then I'll try to turn this and hold it closer without blurring it. That's what's inside that pack. Here's the second one's front cover. There's the ones in it. Here's the third one's front cover. I think the front covers are pretty. I plan on cutting them up and using them too. And then here's what's in it. Oh no, those ones are kind of hard to see. Then here's the fourth one. And here's what's in it. And then, of course, the 5th pack. And what comes in it. And then the last pack. I love the picture on that one. And then here's what comes on it. In it. But he got those for me, and he wouldn't even tell me how much. Probably because I kicked his behind. But he got that for me. so that I would be able to play with them if I wanted to. And this is the new brace, which is better than the old brace because I can actually see my fingers. Um, and it doesn't totally immobilize the thumb. However, it is very touchy. The wrong move here and it sticks to everything. But it covers down this far and it's a little bit more flexible so I can move the hand. It's still kind of a pain because, like I said, this Velcro gunk around here sticks to everything. And I still am supposed to be careful, like how long, like if I take this off, it's if I'm sleeping or something like that, or showering, or But if I'm up, it's supposed to be on for now, and we'll see how long the on for now lasts. But that's it. The other thing I wanted to show you was I've been playing in one of my coloring books here that I got from the yard sale. Let me move this stuff and I'll show you. Get all this out of the way for a minute. Okay, sit over there. So I did these two the other night with markers because I don't care what's on the back. Let me get them. There you go. Up a little closer. The bottom one I did with glitter markers, and some of the glitter shows up and some of it doesn't. The top is just regular. And the back was just a mandala that I didn't really care about. So those will be getting cut out and used. And then this guy, I was sitting here debating if I was going to do the whole background behind him or leave the background and cut it as is and maybe use it. So that's why the background part is not done. This one had another mandala that I didn't really care about. So I thought this was kind of pretty. There's the mandala. I didn't do it because I'm not going to use that. So these are pieces that I know would go with the mermaid thing. And I thought, well, that's cool. I'll sit and color those and maybe I'll cut them out and use them somehow in the backgrounds. So that's what I did. And they come out of this coloring book because there was already pages missing. It's called Creative Coloring for Grown-Ups Tattoo Designs. This is one of the ones I got at the yard sale. And there was some stuff missing already, so I figured, you know what? They had a good idea, and I'll take their idea and I'll use it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm changing my mindset, I guess. Because I used to be pretty fanatical about don't cut pictures out of my coloring books. Don't take pictures out of my coloring books. But maybe it's time to think different, you know? I mean, how many coloring books do I have? And what are they going to do when I get them fully colored? They're going to sit there. If I can use them and use them for something else, there you go. So anyway, now I'm not afraid to necessarily tear up the coloring book. But those are the ones I've done the last few nights just to kind of keep me busy and keep my brain kind of engaged so that I don't either, one, fall asleep, or two, just totally get bored off my bum. So that's what I'm doing, guys. That's and this isn't all that's coming from Amazon. It's just like I said, it's smaller orders that are coming in, and I had been just stacking them up on the desk, was going to do all of it at one time, and yeah, that didn't work. There was just too much to stack up on my desk. So the other thing I did do was take out my wood veneer pieces, and I'll show you these because there's not very many in this jar, so I can actually get in it. Yeah, I'm using my little jars because I thought they were fun. Stay, please. Anyway, I took the wood veneers out of the packaging that I had got, the little C ones, and I colored them up different colors so that I could use them on stuff. So I did some of them, like two of the same color. But yeah, and then I've got them in these little jars for now till I use them and such. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, is just keeping myself busy right now. Now tonight is the 31st, so the hashtag Mermaids Ocean 2025 does start tomorrow, June 1st. So I may sit here in a little bit and begin my journey into that. I gotta make some room on my desk first, because I can't work with anything this way. But yeah, I may go ahead and jump into that and try to get my page ready so I can have it uploaded and you all will be able to see what I'm doing for that day after I figure out what I'm doing. Sounds crazy, but it's true. And to go ahead and tell you, I didn't make a book this time because this is my book. I'm going to do mine in a scrapbook this time. Yes, I know some of the prompts aren't really a scrapbook prompt. They're more of a junk journal prompt. That's okay. Because my scrapbooks are never just your run-of-the-mill scrapbooks. I mean, some of the things I use in my scrapbooks are some pretty crazy, like I use the thick beaded trim sometimes. Sometimes I'll use really thick embellishments that are really, really layered. So my scrapbooks are not really just your run-of-the-mill scrapbook. But that's what I think I'm going to do my Mermaids Ocean 2025 in, is a scrapbook. That way I can do bigger layouts with it and have a little more space to play with. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I may make a flub of it. It could be awful. It could be horrible. But it may not be. And if it isn't, then cool. Then it worked. So wish me luck. Cross your fingers and all the happy. I hope you all had a great day wherever you're at. Like I said, we went out and I came home and I was so cold. It's not even funny. I was frozen. My daughter was frozen. The hubby wasn't frozen because he loves cold. And even Brownie, my little pup, was cold, and we had a sweater on him. And like I said, we stayed for about an hour, and it was just all we could do. And we're like, no, we gotta go. I mean, we wanted to stay, we wanted to hang out, we wanted to talk and everything, but it just was so cold. But I can tell you, I see why my husband loves working up there. They are some spectacular people. I mean, the energy is just amazing. The energy alone around these people is amazing. And the ones that he really is close to, that he talks to a lot. I got to meet them today, and they're spectacular. They're spectacular. And the granddaughter, oh my god, I just wanted to eat her all up. She was so cute. She's only 4. Oh, she's adorable. Her hair is that like strawberry red. Ugh, she's just such a cute little thing. I got to sit and play ball with her, and that was fun. That was so much fun. And we ate dinner together, and we had a nice talk about the colors pink and blue, and about how the sky was gray today, and the grass being a pretty green. And I mean, for a 4-year-old, no, this child did not talk like a 4-year-old. She's very, 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 very intelligent, very, and cute. Oh my lord, is she's cute. I could have just that child. She was just sweet as all could be, and she loved Brownie, and Brownie loved her. And I got to meet my husband's bosses, and that was fun. That was fun. He's got one boss that is just the bee's knees. He's funny. He's hilarious. He's so wonderful. So wonderful. I mean, these people he works with are amazing. I mean, they're just amazing. I was blown away by how nice everybody was and how everybody worked together and how they had fun together. And normally, when I go to a work picnic, it's such a stuffy event that it's awful. And this was not. This was so not. All these people were just amazing. I was really impressed. I was really impressed. I was impressed with the way they set things up. I was impressed with the way they did things. Impressed with how they thank the employees. And just, it was a fun time. I mean, I wish it had been warmer so we could have stayed longer. And of course, we said, I talked to the little girl's mom, obviously. And we were talking about setting up a play date between her and Brownie. So, yeah, hopefully we can get that in the works for this summer. Because they were some spectacular people. I just really was impressed. Had a good time, even though it was cold. And like I said, I got to eat dinner with the lovely little 4-year-old and her mom, and some other really wonderful people. One lady was a ex dispatch for EMT, um, and she's amazing, amazing to talk to her. She also is a scrapbooker. Um, Talked to another lady who is a retired RN, uh, registered nurse, and had so much fun talking to her because I worked as a certified nursing assistant. Just it was just an amazing group of people, and where he works doesn't just hire. I don't want to word this carefully. Um, they hire physically and mentally challenged people, and one of them was there today. I didn't get to meet him. He was having a bit of a bad day. So we left well enough alone. But it was nice to see that they also honored them and what they give to the company and to the workplace. It was just, I don't know. I'm just so impressed with it all that it's hard to explain. It just is. It's hard to explain. Um, but it was so much fun, even though it was cold and rainy and blah. And of course, then we came. Oh my god! I could tell you. Okay, I'm such a ditz sometimes. So we came back home by way of Dollar General because we all wanted something cold to drink, and so we wanted to also duck in somewhere where it was warm and get warm for a minute. So we stopped at our favorite local Dollar General, the one that we like the people at. That's not far from the house, and was talking to folks there. Well, on the way to Dollar General, I was trying to clean the mud off the tires of my wheelchair. And this is, like I said, a big chair. I mean, it's 250 pounds empty. It takes 2 car batteries to run it. So I can't go through deep puddles, but I can't. A shallow puddle is not going to do much good. So I went through this mud puddle, everything was fine. Went through the next mud puddle, everything was fine. Went through the third mud puddle. Now, mind you, I told you it was cold, and it's been rainy, and it's muddy, and you freeze your tongue off, and your butt off, and your everything else off. And I ran through this mud puddle, and I had like open slingback type shoes on. My luck would have it that I completely soaked my right foot. And I mean soaked. I mean, it was so wet, it was dripping. And that's when you feel smart. That is when you feel smart. And when I went into the DG, one of the ladies I know is working there, and she saw me and she was, mud puddle? Yeah. So, and I looked at my daughter and my husband. I said, that's just today. I said, I ain't even complaining. I'm not even mad. I said, it's just today. And I mean, I was laughing about it. Yeah, yeah, my foot was cold, but it was just today. So no harm, no foul, right? So we got our stuff, came home, and of course, then had dinner here, and of course, me and the little boss wrapped up in the big chair in the big blanket, and had us a little snuggle fest. We didn't sleep, we just snuggled. And I figure he's pretty wore out because everybody down there just fell in love with him. I mean, they just had to come talk to him and pet him and see him. And of course, the little girl that I had so much fun with just thought Brownie was the bee's knees, and so she played with Brownie a lot. I couldn't let him down to run and play, but she played with him. But it was fun. It was a good time. But anyway, now that I've blibber blabbered, I hope you all had a beautiful, beautiful day wherever you're at. I hope it was a lot warmer where you are than here. And I hope you got to get out and enjoy it some. And if you didn't, I hope that you got to do something crafty and fun. And until next time, thank you so very much for watching. I know it's crazy. And please, please don't be afraid to ever say hi to me. You can say it in the comments. I don't mind. If you have me on Facebook, say hi there. I promise I do not bite. And really, just please remember, smile. Makes people wonder what you're up to. Plus, it's a good thing. Hug someone, it's good for them, it's good for you, it's medically proven. And then above all else, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. And if you can't, please fake it and don't add any negativity to the world. This world can be so negative. It's nice when you find a corner that's not. So, with that being said, I hope you all had a beautiful day. Thanks for watching, and I hope to talk to you again soon.